That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude.
Well, 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 look what we have here. So many of you guys reaching out to me. Yes, I saw. I was enjoying my time cooking and eating, and bam! We're back at it still, 5 months later. Let's roll the tape.
Hi everyone. I just want to come on here and take the time to say how grateful I am for everyone, every single person who dedicated time and energy into looking for me. And I just want to say thank you. It means the world to me. And I want to express that in person to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Every day is such a gift. Especially after such loss and pain and suffering. We should all learn to be kind to one another, no matter the circumstances. And cherish every single moment that we can. Because we are all connected.
Okay. So I kind of had to digest that for a little bit. All right. And I'm sure a lot of you are too, trying to digest that. It's kind of like this happened so long ago, like we all already moved on from it. And we're all like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Almost like not really caring anymore. No offense. You know what I mean? Like we've all moved on with our lives because so much time has passed. And, you know, while I feel some sympathy for Hannah, while I feel empathy towards her because of her father, now granted, if they were estranged, you know, as they say, as it came out to light that she still lost her father at the end of the day, I feel compassion for that, 1000%. But I think like looking back after all the work that everybody did, yeah, you know, we did a lot of work, okay? Everybody did a lot of work that was involved in this. Thousands of hours, sleepless nights, researching, looking for things, trying to, you know, analyze her post and looking deeper in depth on everything she had posted before, all her text messages, her cryptic signals and stuff like that. You know, especially with me, talking to her family, talking to her sister, talking to Larry, hearing from other family members, hearing from her coworkers. Like, it's a lot. It was a lot, you know, and a lot of people were on the ground searching, going back and forth between all these sketchy freaking places, putting their lives in danger, their safety in danger. And, you know, it just boggles my mind. Like, you know, maybe, and it's kind of a sensitive subject, but yes, mental health is a big thing, right? And I don't want to talk about it too much because it can offend some people, because I have to tread lightly here. But, like, honestly, like, if there's something going on, like, seek help if you can, you know? Because here it just seems like, you know, whatever and how much time she needs to heal or get through whatever she needs to get through, that is totally fine. That's a personal choice. That's whatever. She doesn't owe us anything. But an apology, or not an apology, not even an apology, but a thank you of appreciation to the public 5 months later just seems really so far out there. You know what I mean? Like, so much time has passed. Like, girl, like, a lot of people don't even care anymore, honestly. Like, you're safe, you're found, like, and then everybody is just gonna drop it and forget about it. But then you have the ones like me, because I was highly invested in it and people are looking to me for reporting on this. They're gonna want to know what's going on. So I can't help that. But, you know, I don't understand, like, why, like, now this is coming back into the spotlight, or why you choose to put it back in the spotlight when we all should be moving on from it. Does that make sense? So, you know, while I sympathize with Hannah and all that stuff, I just feel that it's still, you know, it's still so wrong, because not everything is centered around your timeline, if that makes sense. Like, if you still need healing and stuff like that, that's fine. But I think initially when all of this went down, I really strongly feel that an apology, or not even an apology, but a token of appreciation or a thank you to the public that worked really hard. It went to international news, girl. This went out to international news. That's how much this got blown up. So an apology would have sufficed early on, like right when you came back, and a thank you, an appreciation. Look how much money was raised for you, you know, and then to find out all these things about your private life with Alan, and fleeing with his $15,000, and not addressing that at all, by the way. And you're not even addressing that. You're not even addressing, like, this GoFundMe thing with Sydney that was raised for you, to the public, because the public needs to know exactly where the money went. That is by law. For anything that is being donated, the person that is receiving the donation needs to legitimately tell the public where the funds are being allocated to. And yeah, Sydney did say it was going to here and there, but there's no list of how much money was given to what, you know? So that just seems really, you know, sus. I mean, I'm gonna admit it, I'm gonna say it, you know. And I don't know Hannah like that, so I don't know how she normally talks. I don't know if, like, that's how you normally express yourself. I don't know if that's really you being genuine. I really don't, because I don't know who you are in person. I've never spoken to you in my life, so I don't know how you really talk in person. So it's hard for me to really gauge, to see how sincere and genuine, you know, this appreciation is, right? And it's like a lot of us feel too, I think, like, oh God, are we getting manipulated by another person of this Kobayashi family again? You know, a lot of people are like, okay, like what are you doing? Like, why are you bringing this back up? Like, we're all, like, kind of moving on, we're trying to move on from this. So while I appreciate the thank you, hopefully it's genuine, I feel like, yeah, you don't need to explain any of the other behind the scenes stuff that went down, because that's your personal life. But while at the same time, you know, your whole family got you involved in this and put you in the spotlight. So, you know, you say you have a story to tell and it's on your time, but, you know, girl, by that time, everyone's going to be moving on to the next person that actually really is missing and actually really should be cared about. Like, so many right now that are missing, like, that I've covered recently. So hopefully you can find some grace and you can find your peace and, you know, stay healthy. But for those of all of us, we actually genuinely really cared. We really did. And you could honestly see that. So to tell people to be kind, the ones that were looking for you were very kind. So you don't need to remind people who are actually all in it together looking for you. They are kind people. And so the kind people, out of their kindness of their heart, should also deserve to be treated equally with someone like yourself. So that's my 2 cents for now. I haven't really fully digested this completely yet, but this is just my initial reaction.